Hi, you guys. It is Miss J. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit tonight about some things that I have been experiencing. Um, Today, I had a nap and I woke up from a dream that I had. It was a sexual dream. And upon research, I found out that it was very common. And I know exactly who sent the dream. And this person, unfortunately, is within my family. Um, this person has a very jealous spirit and has been sending several attacks towards me upon my life. And I've been going through the same thing over and over. It's been a particular pattern, unfortunately. And though I have prayed for this person, they continue to pray against me. So I think that I have a lot in common with a lot of you. And like I always tell you, not everything that you go through is really for you. So maybe what I've experienced can help you too, or at least say that, oh, I'm not alone within this. You know what I mean? So the dream was very sexual, and I woke up and I felt so disgusted. And when I did research on it, I saw that there was an incubus and succubus spirit or demon. And I encourage you to look that up as well. And I also saw a sermon by a preacher who was talking about that is why you see certain females that you know should have been married by now that are not married, and it is because of those spiritual husbands and spiritual wives that come in and they sleep with you, or they come in and they do things to you, hold you down. If you've ever had that type of dream, then this is what that is regarding, or this is what that means. So just look into it. And it's like I have my Bible here. It's like Ephesians. What was it? Which verse was that? Ephesians 6 and 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So in understanding that, you have to, like I've said before in one of my previous videos, you have to look beyond the person and understand that it is a spirit that we are wrestling with. You have to look beyond the person and understand that it is actual wickedness that we are wrestling with, not the person in the physicality or physical realm, but the spirit that has them bound and has them doing these type of things. With this person, I'm not really sure why they feel as though they have to, I guess, succumb to this type of sorcery or witchcraft, or for whatever reason. But man, it's just to know that they would do this. And God has shown me so many times, and a lot of my family members, they don't even realize, or they don't know why I have really separated myself from the family. It's been a lot of reasons why, but from this particular person, this is really the reason why. And it makes it hard for me to connect with those in my family that I actually want to connect with. And my siblings aren't going to understand until they really get a little bit older and they begin to see things for themselves. When I was younger, I heard about it, but of course I didn't understand. I was told about it, but I thought that maybe they were joking. But now that I'm older and I'm wiser in the spiritual realm, and I'm wise, and I can see it for myself, that hey, these things are actually true, and hey, this person is actually the way that everybody has been saying that they are. And it's so unfortunate because I do pray for them, but this family member is just jealous. I've caught them slipping up praying against me. And one of those things is like when you're when you constantly do something and you're in habit of doing something, it's gonna manifest within itself, like it's gonna slip out just like it did. So when this particular person was praying for me, I heard them say, and this is regarding someone that I love very much. I heard them say, don't let him come back. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? So that further lets me know that you're praying against my love life. And I remember I've been in relationships before, even with friendships, and I share this information with them. They were never happy for me. In fact, they always tried to break up my relationships. They always tried to break up my friendships. And that's why I feel like I've been alone so much. Whenever I get so close to somebody, that's why it makes me afraid to kind of like get close to people, get to know people. But I still, man, I'm so resilient. I still love like I've never been hurt before. I'm still a happy soul. I wake up dancing. I wake up smiling. I'm just genuinely happy. My spirit is just genuinely beautiful. I do have my moments, however, but when I'm not provoked, I am just genuinely happy. And I love to love. I love love, period. I do. But whenever I've had these relationships, these friendships, and that person knew about it, it just crumbled. And that's why I no longer speak to them. And it just made me reflect back on the pastor when he was saying that you will see a female and they're in their late, and they're in their 30s and they're in their 40s and they seem to be a good woman and you know they should have been married by now. Is because of that jealous spirit that you know, that person has over you. So, man, I just began to pray that stuff off of me. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, another thing is, like, I noticed that this particular person told me that she saw something. She told me about something that actually happened to me, and she wasn't even there. So when you are mature in the spiritual realm, you know that there are demonic attacks and demonic surveillances. I'm so sorry I messed that word up. But how the demonic spirits can look in to your environment and see what it is that's going on, and they don't have that jurisdictional right to do so. I never said anything, but I peeped game, and I just, I just began to pray. Again, I don't know why this person is like that. Maybe because they're lonely, and I can't make any excuses for them anymore. But what I will continue to do is just pray. And if you are experiencing this as well, then I encourage you to continue to pray. They don't have any right to do these type of things. You have to pray. You can't surrender to this type of stuff. You can't give away your power. Your power is within your tongue. You have to begin to plead the blood of Jesus. You have to continue to pray and fight. You know what I mean? Hand it over to God, but you still speak. You have to understand that you're not weak and you're not powerless. Even when I was praying with that particular person, they never wanted me to pray. And I understand why, because my prayers are powerful. So, if you're experiencing this, you are not alone. These things are very real. You're not crazy. And just understand it's going to get better. And we are already victorious. Have a good day.